So Jemarcus, look, TV here, FBTV. Jemarcus walked me through. For one, G has now gotten into a fight. She cut Maya, correct? Mm-hmm. And you can talk in this one. Yeah. She cut Maya's leg fighting her. She hasn't got into it now, right?
No, she ain't got into Nala, but Nala's now trying to protect everybody else.
Okay, so Nala's being protective of everybody else. She got into it with Maya. Maya is the most chill dog I've ever owned, period. There is no dog that's chiller than Maya. And he doesn't believe they could be around. Her and Envy, they like warriors. If they see each other, you got to make sure that you just break it up quick.
Yeah, something's going down.
Something's happening, and that's what, 3 or 4 dogs at your crib?
Mm-hmm.
Is she bothering Tut?
No, her and Tut are like little goons together, bro. They the goon squad.
2 hoodlums. 2 hoodlums.
Yeah, because once Gia started everything this morning, then Tut tried to back her up, and then try to get on Junior, because Junior tried to go in there after Maya to help Maya out, and then Nala came in trying to...
Junior came in to protect his mom. This stuff happens, people. It gets crazy. You're like, so hold on, what happened? He jumped on who and such, then that turned this one. You go, Jesus Christ. It's too much happening. I wouldn't do that, G, if I was you.
You see on the neck there?
Yeah. So here's the other thing. Gia gets super. I did one of the videos we did. It did about 11 million on TikTok because this is a year ago. She came out as a hoodlum. I said, look, she'll incite a riot. But she's super dog motivated. When we put all the toys up, she doesn't bother anybody. So here's the thing. I told Jemarcus, instead of trying to create isolation in his home, we can't do that. We can't do that. She's not even 2 years old yet, which means there's still room for correction. And in this case, if he goes to grab her leash, go and grab her leash and back her up.
Gia, out.
Hey, cha-cha, that ain't no thing.
Come on.
And keep her in the shade so she stays cool. But you see where she's pulling? So she's super motivated to get back to the dogs. If I used to put Coco on the leash, Coco literally turns around and she focuses on whatever I need her to do. Cha-cha.
You too.
So Gia, she's a very independent dog. So she thinks, hey, I can do it. Hey, cut it out. What are you doing? This right here is a good place too. You grab that dog there, you see her shut down? Cut it out. She thinks that's the toe. Hey! Put you on the leash. Point is this. Gia's a dog who's super independent. She was locked away for a little bit. She's now becoming negatively, she responded to everything negatively. She's a very capable dog, so she wants to fight. Hair was a gangbanger.
Girl, I swear.
No mean no. What are you doing? You're gonna turn me into Bam Bam, but I mean Bam Bam from the Flintstones.
No, turn to Bane.
Exactly.
I need, boy, I need Bane, not Bam Bam.
But Gia, at any hoop, some of the things that we've implemented is now Jemarcus walks over the house with her. I would tell her to put a prong collar on, but it's good. Go bring over here. It's good for her to know that when he pulls her up here, you see that right there? She needs to know when he says stop, that means stop. These bully breeds, these pit bull terrier type dogs, you hear it all the time, they need strong leadership. That means they got to know who's in charge. My dogs, they play peacefully. We literally leave them out here on this road for 30, 40 minutes. And people say, how you ain't got no problems? Because I pace myself in introducing each one of them to this goon. And he's super motivated. And the only other person more motivated than him is his mama. But she's motivated by dogs who want to try her. She don't play with no toys. She want to test it. So he can let her walk back into it. Let her get back on it. And look, now all of a sudden she's lost that anxiousness. All the energy she had before, she don't like correction. She don't like nobody telling her what to do. I'm about this leash touch I like. That might be a good one too. Chalk has another one. She's got a good pace to her. A good pace. She's very responsive.
Yeah, they got the same size.
And guys, we're not telling you to let your dogs fight. Yeah. What we're telling you is that things are going to happen on the yard, and it's your job to let them figure it out to see how far somebody's going to go. So she's back motivated, and you see where she bites. Now, mind you, you see Ego and Tron are smart enough to stay from, away from each other. Like, hey, we don't need to be at each other's mouths. Gia come right in and try to bite at a dog's cheek and his face. She did when she was a pup too. Bite at their face and get them going. Now Tron, I'm actually very curious to see what Tron would do. I think he might back away, but he might surprise us. He might surprise us. But I know what happens if she get the ego too worked up. He'll drop that rope and get on her head. And he's much bigger than her and way stronger than her.
Gia has a limit too. She's starting to hit it.
That's the other thing too. She loses some of that motivation. Sure, what are you doing, dude? She's over there terrorizing Hera. I think they know he's a little puppy. But then she gonna box him in. I tell you, that general's a character. Look at this, right on his face. And Tron's a good dog, because he'll deal with the scars and everything. It's crazy to watch. There you go. Yeah. But anywho, people, he's gonna bring her over the next couple of days, man. My dog's a little bit more motivated, so they'll be able to better handle her. Maya's not a dog. Envy's capable because of her mother. Nala's not really a dog, but I've seen some stuff where I go, yo, she could be a good dog to correct some dogs. But her mom is super docile. So I'm not gonna tell you, like, Zara's you say the wrong thing and it's on and popping. And Cha-Cha can do some work. Hera and her been getting into it. Hera do some work even though she's tiny. The general, he wants all the smoke. He gonna pick on you when you ain't looking. And Ego's probably the best. Cause he won't kill her, but he'll send a message. And I honestly tell you, I don't know where Tron fits. I don't know, like, he don't get it. He's like the dude, like, if you slap him, man, what you do that for? That's who Tron is. He's like, hey man, what you elbow me for, man? I don't want any problems, guy.
He's like that big friend that you have that you know, if you really test him, push him over the edge, and he probably might make something happen, but like, he's usually happy-go-lucky.
Happy-go-lucky, man. So, you know, I can't say that I know that Tron would do something, but Tron will play fair. So you go, let's just get her to play with a dog who carries good energy. If we're being honest, all the dogs at that crib have some insecurity in them. Mm-hmm. Tut, super insecure, and Cha-Cha, we've been working on that with her because her dad's Baloo. You look at Nala, I told you that Maya's dog's going to be super defensive in general, and defense from an insecurity standpoint. Guess what? That's another dog that they got over there. And because Envy wasn't properly developed, she has a defense mechanism now built in for the wrong reasons. So now she's insecure and defensive because she didn't get confidence, wasn't like installed the right way. So you look up and you say, well, what we got left here? Junior, and he don't even know what's going on. He's just in la land,
but he tried to go in there and save his mama though.
He tried to get in there, mama, stop it, leave my mama alone. You hurt my mama. So you just like, but I have 1 killer, 2 killer, 3 killer, 4. And they all are mad confident. It's a different energy when you're around the ones that are with me. They go, and Zara's the most confident one. So you just, and we about to up the ante. General about to start doing 2-3 miles a day. We gotta get him going. But stay tuned, people. Take care of your dogs. Don't overthink it. I'll probably do a sit-down version so I can really break down how to manage this and what we're watching and what we're looking for, just so you can see firsthand how you can better you in your house, especially if you have a dog funking on site. It's not a fun thing. It is not a fun thing to have dogs that can't coexist together. I don't ever want that problem, ever. It's not a good feeling to know that this dog can't be with this dog. And even with Hera and Cha-Cha getting into it, I know for a fact as long as I'm out here, and even for the most part, if they are by themselves, they should be fine together. I'm not dealing with it. And we still got 2 years. We got a year. Cha-Cha just turned 1 year, so she still has no clue what's going on. And Hera, she's smarter than Cha-Cha. I do know that. She knows what's going on, but don't know, so she's got so much room for development. I know how to develop her. Look at Gia trying backstage. Oh, Cha-Cha wants the doggone